Right, game 2 here in this league. We are on the draw to start. Lost the first game to some weird Rakdos Extort Necrodominance deck. Here we have a bunch of lands, an Oculus, and a Subtlety. I mean, it is a poor hand. I think we're on the draw. I think I'm going to try Mulligan. Looks a little better. 2 lands. We'll just toss a Subtlety or something here. Opponent is down to 6-2. We'll throw the Subtlety in the bottom. Alright. Playing against Otter and Water. Start off with the Scalding Tarn. We will play a Polluted Delta. Pass. Probably find a Hedge Maze. Surveil. Gonna get Thundering Falls. He does. Maybe Is It Prowess? Or DV Affinity? Do have a Dismember and a Flare. So got a little bit of interaction. Cycling, Lorien Revealed, more of a control deck. Do people still? I don't think people play control anymore. We want another Oil Oracle. I mean, I don't see why not. It is control. We're just gonna we should be favored against control just to outvalue them. Here I will play an Oracle. Grab a Breeding. Spell Snare. Okay. That's fine. Fine by me. Oh, and of course, deck list there that we're playing is right above me. No lands. Maybe the Oracle can hit us one if it resolves. Dude, it's just the 1/1. If this is a Blood Moon deck, we might be in some trouble. Jeskai. He's gonna Snapcaster. Spell Snare. Well, I guess he doesn't really like Coralling Oil. We should be able to kind of outvalue any control deck. If we do hit a land, we would just cast a Shardless Agent next turn, and we get a Castrate trigger no matter what. And opponent is already down to 3 cards. No land. Gotta try to resolve something to get a land. Otherwise, we miss our land drops. That'll draw us a card. Oh, it's kind of a land. Good thing is, too, any one of our creatures would trade with the Snapcaster. So hopefully our opponent can't keep up much pressure. looks sort of just like a generic Jeskai control. Gonna flame it Anor, kind of a waste to do it on a Coatl. He's gonna draw 2, but he would kill our creature. Do we want to flare that just to prevent him from drawing more cards? I don't really think so. I think we let him draw 2 here. Possible we could do that in the future if he tries to play another one. We can't hit one more lander, so we'll be cooking pretty good with some creatures. We also kind of want to keep the flare for like a Wrath Disguise if we have 3 or 4 creatures out there. Land is good. We could go Coatl Drowner. Save the Shardless Agent for the turn after. I think we might do, because we can do it on his turn. Probably the best way to be most efficient. He's gonna draw 2. Yeah. Attempt to play Blood Pits. Tap the Snapcaster. I'm gonna play this Ice Fang Coatl. And I don't even think we need to flare that. Let him draw 3. I think I'm gonna have to end up saving the flare for like a Wrath or something. We can avoid going too wide. We'll keep a Shardless Agent in hand. Well, we do get to resolve a Birthing Ritual here, which is probably better than a Shardless Agent. While he's tapped out. Probably what we do. Could have a Force. Got a flare. Do we want to fight over that with our own flare? The answer is probably yes. Not gonna have a way to get rid of it. Do we hit like an Oculus? We hit an Oracle or a flippy flab. I don't think we really need a flippy flab. We get to draw 2, right? Good. We got an endurance for potential Snapcaster. No counters left for us though. He's gonna prismatic ending the ritual. I mean, okay. Forgot about prismatic ending hitting all permanent. Thunder Trap Trainer. Fable of the Mirror Break. Brazen Borrower's interesting. I think we're just gonna start off with a Shardless. Get some value on the board going. Waddle. Card. Already played land this turn. Gonna kill the Shardless. Back down to no, he's gonna kill the Coatl too. He's down to 3 cards. Still kind of just outvaluing him. The only thing I'm worried about this game is if we can keep putting pressure on. So we do have this petty theft here. You bounce a token. Put that there so we remember we have. Opponent's down to 3 cards. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land. We're probably going to do that. But let's first get our Shardless Agent up again. Bloodprince Drowner. Best. I guess I tapped many lands for that. Back with our Flibble Flab. Opponent is using a lot of his time up. Well, be a long, grindy match. Yeah, we can't do anything because of the endurance. We don't have another green card anymore. Gonna play a discharge, probably kill the Drowner or the Shardless Agent. Killing the Drowner. We could keep drawing Shardless Agents. That'd be great. Fallage is scary. He can also pull it back this turn, which is we don't really have a way to kill it. Since I can't get rid of his graveyard now. I didn't even know these decks were playing Flage. That's probably gonna kill us, fortunately. We have no way to remove a Flage. We have Sink into Stupor, but we could block with the, or see if he blocks with the flip. What do I do here? Well, he blocks. We play Dismember. Have maybe a way out, but yeah, freaking Flage. Seems like Modern is if you have Flage, you win. If you don't have Flage, you lose. Alright, well, I'm gonna play Ritual. We got an Ice Fang Coatl that doesn't quite have Death Touch. Already in begin combat. So do we sink into Stupor or do we brazen Petty Theft? And he's just gonna kill us anyways because. Okay, so I think we have to do this. Yep, we're gonna take 3. We're gonna go to 1. Oh no, he can just bring it back because we don't have a way to cast the Endurance. That was a disappointing loss. Alright, against Flage. Want the Endurance. Remember, there's nothing here. Harbinger is going to be pretty okay. Mystical Dispute is good too. Stern Scolding, Consign, they don't do anything. Force against control decks are probably not great. And then we cut maybe 1 Brazen Borrower. Bring in Endurance, Mystical Dispute, and Harbinger. Okay. I still think we have good advantage against control decks. We're on the play. 1 land, 2 land, 3 land, Oculus. We have no 2-drops. It's not the best hand, but it is not bad. Opponent went to 6. We don't really have a 2-drop play. I'm gonna play that. It'll take a little bit before we get this Oculus online. I mean, we're really not in a rush, even though we are playing against a control deck. Well, basic Mountain plays around Harbinger. We probably just want to jam a Regardless Agent here. Get a Ritual. If he's got a Spell Snare. Yep. We can't flare that yet because we don't have any creatures out. Hopefully we can start a clock going. All of this Jeskai deck is full of removal and such. You have a Flage already. I mean, it does stuff. It slows us down. No land. What I can do is I'm definitely gonna play the Oracle. Hit a land, which we do. Then we can bounce this token. Get in for 2. Hopefully, Borrower or Endurance can give us a little clock. Opponent gets to loot. Draw a card, you get 2 energy. We have no green card in our hand still for this Endurance, but we can flash it in next turn, which I'm probably likely going to do. We'll keep up a flash in for either Endurance or Subtlety or the Borrower. More than likely. Still waiting on our opponent. He's taking a long time to make any sort of decision. We did dump up Plains to draw a card. Thundercrap Trainer, I don't really care much about that. Mystical Dispute. Remember, our opponent has a Mystical Dispute. That is a land. Effectively attack in with the Shardless. Gonna get the token next turn. Gonna be annoying. More than likely, I'll be flashing in Endurance just to clear out his graveyard. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do about it. Do we want to flash in Endurance and block? Probably not. I don't care about one line. We'll Surveil, though. Definitely want that on top. So I think here... could play the Borrower, but again, they're roughly the same clock. He's going to use the Dispute. Well, Coiling Oracle isn't doing much for us. And it will fill up our yard for the Oculus. I think we want to try doing that. Yeah, and it worked. So he has no other counters in hand. No yard is nice. 2, 3, 4, 5. If we had one more thing we could have... Fine. Either way, we're going to get in for 5 here unless he wants... I could keep the Shardless Agent in case he has a mass removal spell. But I don't think we need to do... We get a Drowner. That will actually tap the Kiki. There. So he wants the Kiki to make a copy of the Thundercat. Okay. Opponent is down to 6. 3 cards in hand. Arena of Glory. Now's about the time we start seeing Flage, right? So he's going to get rid of the Endurance. Okay. Can't cast the Borrower. Flare is wonderful. 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have 6 in there for the Oculus. So I think what we do here is we just attack. Gonna make a copy. Gonna get a card, and he's gonna try to make double block or block 2 or something. Flame of Anor. That does 5 damage. That will kill an Oculus, unfortunately. Okay. Gonna go to 4. Well, we could flip that and just sack that. Do a Flare Denial instead of sacking a Shardless. Can flip that. And when we flip it, we'll get a... Well, we won't get the trigger. So he's going to start by copying the trainer. Opponent is almost down to 5 minutes left. If we go to a game 3, he's going to have to play very fast. Okay, well, we don't really need to block anything. Sort of a weird attack. He has a Wrath. X equals 1. You get X energy, then you may pay any amount of energy. Destroy any creature. So if we flare this, he can still cast the Flame of Anor, right? Or he's 1 mana short. I mean, we're gonna have to cancel. Flip this. All right, game 3. We will be on the draw. Maybe want some form of dismembers in case, which probably means we'd cut down on Harbinger. Doesn't seem right. Because that token was kind of annoying. Maybe 1 dismember. Yeah. Try 1. Opponent has 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. We have 1 land. Not gonna do it. We have lands. Have Oracles, Agents, Coatls. Would probably keep this and probably bin Coatl just to keep an endurance in case. But we could have been the endurance there. We'll definitely lead out on a hedge me. I will leave it on top to get 1 back anyways. See how fast our opponent's gonna have to. Is our opponent gonna try to be the beatdown? He might. Shock means he's gonna play something. Yeah. Okay. What do you get? Tune the narrative. Okay. We are gonna grab a snow-covered forest, and we are gonna play a really more cool. Not hit a land. We did hit an Oculus that our opponent will know about. No blocks. Can't really do anything. Fable's a tough card. It comes on a weird curve on 3 too. We have Ritual we can play. Or we can play a Shardless Agent. I think the best thing to do is just slam the Ritual. Hit an Oculus or something maybe. We don't hit anything. The Coiling Oracle. Get the trigger. Yes, I will pay 2 life. Because we have a Coatl we can flash in here. No protection for the Ritual. Dream Verdict and Falage. We do have this Endurance. Falage needs 5 other cards, and we'll have the mana for it. 2, 3. I won't have the cards yet. Oh, treasure token isn't. We can't really. It's not worth it to double block or anything. Okay. We'll need to try to use the endurance now. Sorry, I'm just trying to think here for a second. That'll give him the cards for Flage, but he won't be able to escape it this turn because he's not going to have mana. So what we do here is we can let this resolve, pitch a Coatl, play the Endurance, get rid of his Yard, then untap, play Shardless Agent. That will get rid of the Ritual, too, I believe. Which sucks, but we do have... We will really stop him there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're one off from an... So let's play Shardless Agent. Could hit a Ritual off of it. Hit a Drowner. Do we want to play this land for 3 life? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we want to play this land for 3 life? We could play it untapped. We could keep it in our hand just to... I don't think we need to play. We will get his little token here that we can tap it down with another drown. Maybe we could have played it. We could have tapped it this turn with the Drowner and shuffled it in. See what he's got. It's down to 1:30 left on time. Shock. Gonna play Snapcaster Discharge. Kill one of my guys. That'll allow me to maybe play the Oculus. Kill the Shardless. He does have 2 mana. We have a Dispute, which is gonna really help us against thing here. So we are just play an Oculus. I think that'll be enough. I think we do play this land. I don't even need to attack with the Drowner. Oh, look, it's another Oculus. That's the goal, is to get the Oculuses into the Oculus. If it turns out he plays like a Wrath or something, then we can't dispute it. If that's the case, the end of turn, we just flash in a Drowner. But he's about to run out of time next turn. I don't think he can kill us. But we are way ahead here. So we can't dispute it because it's a blue spell. Okay. Kills his own stuff in the process. Plays a Soul Guide Link. Okay, so he just wants to cancel. Opponent is just saying he was way too slow. And that's it. Well, we won. I think we were ahead there anyways. So that was our second match in the league, and it was a very grindy win against Jeskai Control.